we have our latest innovation called Sentinel, and it's all about system activity monitoring. So what we're doing is we're taking an analyzer and we're looking at the state of the coil and then the state of the activity going through the pipe. And based on that, we can say, is everything good, everything bad, give alarms and faults in that aspect. Really looking at energy and safety and compliance and uptime. That's kind of like our mindset. Quick example, we have a simulation here of like what you could see on your dashboard. So if you turn flow on, so you got flow up to the solenoid valve now, it's stopped. If I turn the valve on, then it's gonna say, okay, I recognize my coil, I recognize activity, everything's good. Other way, if you say, okay, let me turn the flow off, my coil's on, I should be seeing flow, but I'm not. So that's a fault. And vice versa. If you had flow going through it and the coil was off, that'd be a fault as well. And so the sensor just straps right on the pipe of the valve, and of course the coil detector goes on the coil, and this little guy mounts right beside the valve. And from a local aspect, you've got your LED, and then you've got Bluetooth. So you could take your smart device, if you say, hey, it's red, or hey, it's white, what's been going on lately? Take your smart device and it'll tell you like coil cycles, activity, frequency rates, if there was a fault, when that fault was.
So it stays red until you clear it?
There is latching and non-latching codes built into this. So if you said, hey, every time it goes red, I want it to latch because I don't want to clear it until somebody sees it. So you could do that as well.
Okay. So and how about how low of a flow? If it's, your coils, you're in the state where you're not supposed to have flow, but it's like trickling through. Does that pick that up?
Yeah, so and that's kind of the, it can depict a really low flow rates.
Okay.
And that's kind of the thing that is kind of the assumption, right? Because you're like, well, it's not truly detecting GPM, but what is that flow rate? Is it 2%? Is it 3%? We're just telling you there is some flow rate. And then based on that, you can look at that and say, man, if I've got this on a hot gas line and it's leaking by, what's that energy cost? And then how can I calculate that? And we can help you with that too as well.
Connectivity, you said Bluetooth, does it do anything else?
Yeah, so you can either do Bluetooth or you can do Modbus, or you can do analog or digital as well. So 3 different options. We're offering a control box with a gateway for a cloud-based solution. So you can mount the control box, daisy chain the sensors together, and then just log on to your dashboard, and you can set the dashboard to however you want. Like, I want to look at coil cycles and see how everything's balanced, or I want to, just there's all types of variations to do that.
Obviously, it works on hot gas and liquid.
Yeah. The concept is, hey, I want to put it on liquid and hot gas. We talked about the energy aspect. From a safety aspect, you could interlock the valves, and that way you couldn't have hot gas and liquid flowing at the same time, because this device would tell you if there was flow going through there.
How big or small of a pipe can you clamp onto?
Yeah, so you could put it on any size pipe. Like right now, we just go up to 2-inch size because we're just thinking liquid and hot gas. But if you want to put it on a suction valve, you could do that as well.
Could it detect suction, like kind of a low temperature suction, like I'm running in a vacuum or anything like that?
I mean, if there's activity in the pipe, then it'll detect it. And then another little feature it has is a compliance feature as well. So again, it's documenting every time that the valve opens and closes, and then so it tells you if the valve's working or not. So from a compliance standpoint, you're doing that testing and maintenance portion of it without really having to do it. So you put that on, like on a king valve feeding your plant, then you always know what kind of function it's doing. Yeah.